thin of the sky to hide the heavy darkness that is living in my eye. The moon is made of paper, held together by a string, a fragile little tribute to a dead and beautiful thing. While underneath the surface, the truth is getting hard, like a field of iron buried in a lonely backyard. The contrast is a symphony, the distance is a wall, and I am just a shadow that is waiting for the fall. Hanging paper moons above a sky of iron stars, hiding all the beauty of my universal scars. It's a cinematic theater, a majestic way to life, painting all the colors of a long and slow goodbye. The bass is like the iron, the strings are like the moon, dancing in the rhythm, a dark and heavy tune. Yeah, watch the actor playing out a role in the life, trying to ignore the heavy pressure of the night. Paper on the surface, but the iron is the soul, trying to make a fragment of a memory feel whole. Yeah, the rhythm is the stage and the bass line is the floor, walking through the exit of a long forgotten door. But the stars are getting heavy and the paper's gonna tear, leaving us with nothing but the empty midnight air. The paper moons above a sky of iron stars, hiding all the beauty of my universal scars. It's a cinematic theater, a majestic way to life, painting all the colors of a long and slow goodbye. The bass is like the iron, the strings are like the moon, dancing in the rhythm of a dark and heavy tune. It's all a show. The paper is burning, the iron is cold. It's all a show. The paper is cold. Hanging paper moons above a sky of iron stars, hiding all the beauty of my universal scars. It's a cinematic theater, a majestic way to life, painting all the colors of a long and slow goodbye. The bass is like the iron, the strings are like the moon, dancing in the rhythm of a dark and heavy tune. Paper moons, iron stars, midnight. Paper moons, iron stars, midnight. The shore is just a memory of a land I used to know, beneath the sky where heavy clouds of iron start to grow. I built a tower on the cliff to watch the coming tide, with windows made of everything I've tried so hard to hide. It's glowing with the fever, it's burning with the light that cuts through every layer of this suffocating night. But glass is just a liquid that has forgotten how to flow, and I am just a prisoner of the things I'll never know. It's a lighthouse vibration of the soul, trying to make a shattered piece of diamond feel whole. But the waves are hitting harder and the foundation is thin. Where does the ocean end? And where does the grief begin? Yeah, standing on the edge with a lantern in the hand, looking for a harbor or a piece of solid land. But the glass is gonna splinter when the rhythm starts to peak, and the silence is the only language left for us to speak.
It's a lighthouse made of glass, in a storm made out of stone, guiding every ghost except the one I call my own. It's a majestic, kind of fragile, a cinematic glare, sending out a signal to a world that isn't there. The rhythm is the engine, the melody is white, in this lighthouse made of glass where the broken people hide. It's shattering beautiful pieces of light, falling into the deep. It's a lighthouse made of glass, in a storm made out of stone, guiding every ghost except the one I call my own. It's a majestic, kind of fragile, a cinematic glance, sending out a signal to a world that isn't there. The rhythm is the engine, the melody is white, in this lighthouse made of glass where the broken people hide. Lighthouse of glass, midnight, watch the light die. The pavement ripples like a wave beneath my tired feet, a saltwater memory flowing through the city street. I see your face in every window, blurred by neon rain, a kaleidoscope of beauty etched inside a frame of pain. We are your ships made out of paper in a hurricane of time, searching for a reason, searching for a rhythm and rhyme.
The horizon is a liar, it keeps moving further back, leaving me to wander on this cold
And silver track, and I'm drowning
in a concrete ocean, holding on to promises that I was born to keep. The bass is like the thunder, the strings are like the gale, tearing down the fabric of my tattered white silk sail. It's a beautiful disaster, a light that's burning through this wide and concrete ocean of a midnight without you. Man, see the skyline glowing like a funeral pyre, walking on the wire, burning with a cold desire. From the valley to the peak, yeah, the rhythm never lies. But I see the North Star falling from your weary eyes. Deep sea diving in the middle of the street, where the iron and the water and the memories all meet. Hold the vibration, keep the spirit in a cage, while the wind turns the leaf on a dark and heavy page. And I'm drowning in a concrete ocean, wanting on the promises that I was born to keep. The bass is like the thunder, the strings are like the gale, tearing down the fabric of my tattered white silk sail. It's a
Can you hear the rhythm in the deep? And I'm drowning in a concrete air, but holding on to promises that I was born to keep. The bass is like the thunder, the strings are like the gale, tearing down the fabric of my tattered white silk sail. It's a beautiful disaster, a light that's burning through this white and concrete ocean of a midnight without you. Concrete ocean, deep, so deep. Midnight.
I've gathered all the salt from every ocean in my eyes, distilling all the laughter from 1,000 hollow lies. I'm working in a basement where the light is gold and old, trying to turn this heavy lake of longing into gold. The vapors are a perfume made of everything we lost. I'm measuring the value while I'm paying for the cost. The fire in the furnace is a beautiful mistake, burning every bridge that I was never meant to take. In the laboratory of a love that went so wrong, I'm turning every teardrop into an epic song. It's a majestic kind of science, a cinematic art, healing all the fractures of a wide and open heart. The bass is like the metal, the strings are like the heat, where the magic and the misery and the memories all meet. Yo, check the transmutation, see the liquid turn to light. The alchemist is working in the middle of the night, changing up the frequency, changing up the vibration, from the state of sorrow to a state of liberation. Yeah, it's a heavy alchemy, a spiritual trade, finding all the sunshine in a deep and heavy shade. Pour the silver rhythm in a vessel made of soul, trying to make a fragment of a memory feel whole. Yeah, in the laboratory of a love that went so wrong, I'm turning every teardrop into an epic song. It's a majestic kind of science, a cinematic art, healing all the fractures of a wide and open heart. The bass is like the metal, the strings are like the heat, stars are falling down tonight like dust upon the floor. I'm sweeping up the pieces of the life we had before. Everything is sapphire, a deep and holy glow, hidden in the places where the bitter grasses grow. I'm breathing in the remnants of a fire that's gone cold.
Trading in my silver for a story never told. There's a beauty in the breaking, a glory in the scar. But I don't know who I am or where the people are.
And we're dancing in the sapphire dust of everything we lost, counting every teardrop and ignoring every cost. It's a cinematic ending to a story far too short, finding safe haven in a dark and lonely port. The bass is like an earthquake,
The strings are like the sky,
watching all the sapphire dust as it begins to fly. Dust to dust and ash to ash, see the lightning flash through the wreckage of the dreams and the metal and the crash. Sapphire in the eyes, yeah, the vision is so clear, but the silence is the only thing that I can ever hear. Walk through the fire with a cool and steady pace, looking for traces of a long forgotten face. In the rhythm, in the dub, in the spirit, in the soul, trying to make a fragment of a memory feel whole. And we're dancing in the sapphire dust of everything we lost, counting every teardrop and ignoring every cost. It's a cinematic ending to a story far too short, finding safe haven in a dark and lonely port. The bass is like an earthquake, strings are like the sky, watching all the sapphire dust as it begins to fly. Sapphire dust of everything we lost, counting every teardrop and ignoring every cost. It's a cinematic ending to a story far too short, finding safe haven in a dark and lonely port. The bass is like an earthquake,
the strings are like the sky,
watching all the sapphire dust as it begins to fly. As it begins to fly. As it begins to fly.
sapphire dust, midnight, goodbye.
I've walked 1,000 miles inside this room tonight, underneath a chandelier of cold and light. I'm digging up the promises we planted in the spring, to see if there is life left in a dead and withered thing. The soil is made of velvet, the grass is made of silk, and the moon is pouring sorrow like a stream of bitter milk. There is a holy silence in the way the roses fall, tending to the grief and the rue, planting all the seeds of everything I thought I knew. But the harvest is a phantom and the fruit is made of lead. Walking through the valley where these spoken words are fed. Dig it deep, keep it down, let the rhythm be the spade. Living in the empire of the choices that we made. Velvet on the casket and silver on the bone. In the garden of the ghosts, I am never quite alone. Every kiss we bury is a flower made of red. In this velvet graveyard where the living meet the dead. Where the living meet the dead. It's a cinematic morning, a symphony of grace, a symphony of grace. Searching for the sunlight in a dark and hollow cave. The bass is like the heartbeat of the earth beneath my feet, where the bitter and the beautiful and the memories all meet. Let it grow, the beauty of the end, a velvet sky for a velvet soul. Every kiss we bury is a flower made of red. In this velvet graveyard where the living meet the dead. It's a cinematic morning, a symphony of grace, symphony of grace. Searching for the sunlight in a dark and hollow place. The bass is like the heartbeat of the earth beneath my feet, where the bitter and the beautiful and the memories all meet. Velvet graveyard, rest in the rhythm, midnight. I've decorated every wall with the sound of your name. A gallery of whispers in a gold and heavy frame. The clocks have all gone stagnant, they refuse to tell the truth. While I'm wasting all alone of all my disappearing youth.
Every corner is a trap, every shadow is a key to a room that only opens when you're looking back at me.
The air is made of glass and it's shattering so slow. I'm afraid to move an inch, I'm afraid to let you go. Welcome to the gilded cage of echoes and red, where the sun is always risen. It's a grand and golden prison. I'm a Jacob on the crumbling wall. The iron arm is my head is blue, a melody is blue. In this gilded cage of echoes of a midnight without you. Yo, check the resonance, hear the frequency of loss. Every bridge we ever built, yeah, we never got to cross. Locked inside a palace made of everything we knew, where the walls are painted silver and the floors are stained with rue. Yeah, it's a heavy weight to carry like a mountain on the chest. Searching for a moment of a quiet holy rest, but the echoes keep on bouncing like a bullet in the dark, leaving every single stone with a jagged weeping mark. Welcome to the gilded cage of echoes and where the sun is always rising. It's a grand
have grown shorter as the light begins to change. The world I used to walk in is becoming something strange. I've reached the very center of this long, lonely night, where the gray of the beginning meets the gold of the light. The rhythm is a river that has found its way to sea, setting all the echoes of your memory finally free. The clock is standing still at the ending of the time. Everything is settled in a majestic rewrite. When the midnight meets the morning in a clash of gray and gold, I'll be the only story that remains to be untold. It's the final dub of noon, a cinematic end to a broken heart that I no longer have to mend. The bass is like the sun, the strings are like the air, dissolving all the layers of a long and dark despair.
Yo, see the sunrise breaking through the heavy, heavy haze, coming to the ending of the psychological maze. No more ghost of road or shout, more modern orchestration. Yeah, the rhythm is the liberation. The bass line is the peace, finding in the ending a majestic grand release. Walking through the light with a cool and steady pace, leaving every shadow in a long forgotten place. When the midnight meets the morning in a clash of gray and gold, I'll be the only story that remains to be untold. It's the final dub of noon, a cinematic end to a broken heart that I no longer have to mend. The bass is like the sun, the strings are like the air, dissolving all the layers of a long and dark despair.
The light, it's finally here. No more midnight.
When the midnight meets the morning in a clash of gray and gold, I'll be the only story that remains to be untold. It's the final dub of noon, a cinematic end to a broken heart that I no longer have to mend. The bass is like the sun, the strings are like the air, dissolving all the layers of a long and dark despair.
The final dub of noon, morning without you. It's finished. I am an architect of things that cannot last, building monuments to shadows in the furnace of the past. I try to mold the air to give the void a face, but every time I touch you, you dissolve without a trace. The garden is a gallery canyon of my longing is getting far too deep. Then I'm carving statues out of smoke and calling them your name, while the world is burning brighter at the flickering of the flame. It's a majestic kind of hollow, a beautiful despair, talking to the ghost that I have sculpted out of air. The bass is like a mountain, the strings are like a cloak, wrapped around the memories of my statues made of smoke.
Yo, see the craftsman working in the dark and the haze, lost inside a labyrinth, a psychological maze. You can't catch a vapor with a net made of gold. Some stories are too heavy for a human heart to hold. Yeah, the rhythm is the anchor, but the ship is made of mist, searching for a miracle that never did exist. Solidify the spirit, make the vision turn to stone, before the wind of midnight leaves me standing all alone.
And I'm carving statues out of smoke and calling them your name, while the world is burning brighter at the flickering of the flame. It's a majestic kind of hollow, a beautiful despair, talking to the ghost that I have sculpted out of air. The bass is like a mountain, the strings are like a cloak, wrapped around the memories of my statues made of smoke. Dissolving, they're all fading now. Can you see the shape of the nothingness? And I'm carving statues out of smoke and calling them your name, while the world is burning brighter at the flickering of the flame. It's a majestic kind of hollow, a beautiful despair, talking to the ghost that I have sculpted out of air. The bass is like a mountain, the strings are like a cloak, wrapped around the memories of my statues made of smoke. Statues of smoke, midnight without you, just the ash. The sails are made of linen that has never seen the sun. The journey is a circle that has only just begun. We're drifting on an ocean where the water is like glass, watching all the moments of our life begin to pass. There is no wind to guide us, there is no star to see, just the heavy rhythm of the things that used to be. The fog is like a curtain that refused to let us through, hiding every trace of the world I thought I knew. Sailing on a vessel with a crew made out of air, finding that the destination is nowhere and everywhere. It's a cinematic drifting, a symphony of loss, counting every ripple and ignoring every cost. The bass is like the current, the strings are like the gale, tearing down the fabric of our tattered white silk sail.
yeah. See the captain staring at the map that's gone blank, walking on the rhythm like it's a heavy timber plank. No compass in the hand, no land in the sight, just a ghost ship moving through the middle of the night. Yeah, the anchor is a memory
of our bed. I am tracing every fracture, every line of yesterday, while the moonlight turns the gold within your ghost to gray. The air is thick with ghosts of breaths I used to call my own. Building cathedrals out of dust in a house that's not a home. And the tide is coming in, though the sea is miles away, drowning out the reasons why I begged for you to stay. Oh, it's a kingdom of ruins under a perfect sun, a masterpiece of ending before we'd even begun. And the world keeps turning in its ripping, cruel design, while I'm a prisoner of a clock that refuses to align. It's a majestic kind of sorrow, a symphony of blue, building monuments of silence in the midnight without you.
Yo, look at the architecture, crumbling stone by stone. A king without a queen upon a fractured timber throne. The rhythm of the heart is just a dub plate on repeat, walking through the garden where the bitter meets the sweet. Yeah, we built it high, but the foundation was the sand. Now I'm holding on to smoke with a trembling open hand, crying out to Zion, but the echoes just return. In the furnace of the memory, let the cedar wood burn. Oh, it's a kingdom of ruins under a perfect sun, a masterpiece of ending before we'd even begun. And the world keeps turning in its ripping, cruel design, while I'm a prisoner of a clock that refuses to align. It's a majestic kind of sorrow, a symphony of blue, building monuments of silence in the midnight without you.
Let the strings bleed, let the bass carry the weight. Oh, it's so heavy, so holy, so empty.
Oh, it's a kingdom of ruins under a perfect sun, a masterpiece of ending before we'd even begun. And the world keeps turning in its ripping, cruel design, while I'm a prisoner of a clock that refuses to align. It's a majestic kind of sorrow, a symphony of blue, building monuments of silence in the midnight without you. Architecture of silence, midnight without you. Just the rhythm